Hello there, I'm Ash Mannix, and once again we are playing Iwaihime on a Sunday night stream. I'm joined today once again by my effervescent co-host, Kixel.
Hello everyone.
How are you doing, Kixel?
I'm pretty good today actually, yeah.
That's good. I'm not, but then that's par for the course. But I'm excited to play some more Iwaihime, or actually a bit reluctant as well because weird shit happened in this.
Well, let me tell you, I have been looking forward to this so much. You have no idea. I was just thinking about the story we've been going through, and this one has grabbed me. I'm really enjoying it, and I want to see where it goes. I'm like on the edge of my seat.
Wait, what? What happened? Man, I can't even remember what happened in the last one.
This is the one with the girl who's the idol and child actor sort of thing, where she was magical cleaning Lily, and she's got the whole paranoia thing going on, where she thinks the whole like body dysmorphia thing going on, or dysphoria, whatever it's called, where she thinks that she's hideous when she's not really, and she's also fallen in love with the main character, but he's not really there, and she's seeing him in places he's not, and then apparently started getting drugged by someone who looks like him, or
God.
yeah, so that's what I am, on the edge of my seat. This is actually really interesting, and I'm curious to see where it goes. Hello, Loopy, nice to see you.
Loopy, are you spying on me? Weird shit always happens in your life, Ash. How do you know, Loopy? What the hell? Also, assuming much? I mean, I spend my Sunday evenings streaming online, chatting to you lovely people. I suppose that's weird. I'm weird. It's okay. No, that was a good summary. You've reminded me why I'm reluctant. Oh, it hurts my soul. Her body dysmorphia. It's a shame she doesn't live in the universe of Onimai. She can just take a lovely potion and it will make her a middle schooler.
I need to finish that.
Man, unbelievably wholesome for what the premise of the story is. Luffy said you spend
for a show that's really degenerate, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it is. It's got like fan service stuff, and I'm just rolling my eyes at that sort of stuff because it's not a teacher. Or, I don't know. I mean, actually, no. I mean, but it's overall story. Like that's fine. You know what I mean? But the overall story is actually quite wholesome. But I'm just like, this character is lying to everyone and being a girl and going and doing stuff, and I'm just like, I'm waiting. I just think the day that they have to say, or they have to admit, yeah, I'm actually this, like, I don't know how old he's supposed to be. I'm assuming he's maybe college age or something. 20s.
I was thinking mid-20s.
I'm a 24-year-old man, and then they see him, they're like, oh my god, I showered with this dude, what the fuck. So I'm just, that thought in my head hurts my soul and pulls me out of it a little bit. But overall, great. Lupi is saying you spend Sundays evenings telling us your fears. Not really. I mean, relative to the games, yes. Tell Mado to change their username to Magical Lily instead. What is this reference? Is this an what reference is this? What's
Magical
this
Lily? It's the game you're playing right now.
Oh.
Crack dealer, what's up?
Alright, crack dealer. What is that offensive title? What's the title?
Iwaihime?
I play Iwaihime. Iwaihime.
Celebration Princess. What? I don't.
Wait, I don't have what title? I don't know. You need to be more specific, rat dealer. Anyway, let's jump into this. Wait, it's so underwhelming for this game.
Oh yeah, actually, I suppose I get what you means, but like you've been putting the same title for all of these.
Yeah, it's called absolute fucking laziness. I know for the stream stuff, I don't really put anything in the title because I don't really know what's going to happen in the game. And I know you retroactively, or if you know what's going to happen, I've seen you kind of put specific titles for episodes of streams. or
I've gotten into the
retroactively.
habit. Yeah, I've gotten into the habit of taking specific quotes and putting them in there.
I'm a lazy shit, and I don't do that, so I should. And maybe one day I will retroactively go through these and well, but I mean, yeah, this game is fucking something else. I like Garlic Bread X.
Bread X. Nice to see you, mate. I'm glad to hear you enjoyed Mario. You've actually convinced me that, okay, I should go and watch it.
Mate, I was going to watch it either way. I don't know about needing convincing.
I was teetering. I was like, should I watch it? You know, it's effort. It takes time. But yeah, it's done well financially. People like it. Critics don't like it, but fuck critics anyway.
But critics like shit, right? So
yeah,
like, and hey man, critics have a different. If you're watching movies as your job, you can get more jaded with things and all that stuff. So whatever. Crack Dealer says, we have seen far too many painful shit in this game. Yes, we have. I'm offended. Anyway, let's continue.
Magical Lily needs to make her body clean again. And yeah, to that, call me a fan now. I was telling Ash that this game has hooked me. I'm now fully invested. I want to see where this is going. I'm invested. I'm on the edge of my seat. And I'm like, yes.
Well, I'm glad that you're invested, because I'm just like, that's how I feel when... What series was it? Sorry, I'm eating Doritos. This will be super noisy. The ASMR stream. I really enjoyed your... Shit, I forgot the name of it.
Anytime now.
What eroge was it you were playing with the...
Koikari?
Koikari, man. I was like, when's the next one come out? You're like, oh, I'm going to wait 2 weeks. I was like, fuck off! I can't remember. You longed it out. I don't know. There was at one point where there was a big gap between episodes, and I was like, for fuck's sake, man, just get them all out there. I want to see this. So yes, I'm glad that you're feeling that way for this. I'm
not feeling it in a bad way, though.
No. I'm glad that you are. So I was looking forward to watching each of those episodes, and I was annoyed when I had to wait a bit longer than usual. I'm glad that you're looking forward to like the next streams of Iwaihime. The way I was looking
and I'm also
going to
make an effort to get fully invested in the Fata Morgana videos as well.
Oh man, I fucking love that. Yeah, I think it's a weird one. I've been doing that since like I don't know how long I've been doing it for, and it's the only game. I've not been doing many games on my own, and that's the one I've been doing consistently on my own for a long time, and it's a great visual novel. Up there with Umineko. So I'm really glad that was a recommendation from a viewer. I can't remember which viewer it was.
It was a guy called The House in Fata Morgana, if I remember correctly.
Oh, it may have been actually, or maybe that person appeared after I started playing it. But either way,
maybe.
Thank you. That was a great suggestion, and I'm enjoying it. Garlic Bread X is saying critics expect biting political commentary from a kids' film. Yeah. Crack Dealer saying, if you don't name the next one something like intense
toe sucking ASMR VR 360,
sexy British man POV, or some shit, I'll lose. Mate, my channel still is the majority of viewers are being recommended from feet videos. Like, and I lost 2 subscribers. Do you know I hit to 98 at one point?
Did you?
And I went back to 97, and now it's gone down to 96, and I'm like, oh.
That's because you keep telling off the feet enjoyers, man. That's what's going on.
I don't tell off. I have no problem with people who enjoy feet, right? If you're a foot man or a foot woman or a foot person, you go for it, right? You stuff your face in that stuff, right? Go hog, full hog. But I just like it's. This is why YouTube just forces you almost, like, if you want to get loads of views, if you want to grow your channel, it almost forces you down this thing of clickbaity titles and going down that kind of more degenerate route. But I am holding strong. Maybe one day I'll just rename the channel to the Foot Fetish channel, and get all the money from the people of the feet, as I like to call them,
I will
What?
jump in a lake filled with chemical factory waste, which will turn my skin white and my hair green.
Oh shit! You're gonna become the Joker?
Yeah, going back to Tim Burton's Batman.
Is that how the Joker became the Joker?
In that one, yeah.
Oh man, I barely remember that movie. Right, I can't remember where we ended this, but perhaps the situation was a lot more serious than I thought. I couldn't bring myself.
I just got the notification that this went live.
What the fuck? I get the notification straight away when you go live.
Yeah,
YouTube.
what's up with that?
Yeah, it's because YouTube doesn't give a shit about me. YouTube's like, fuck you, feet man.
Oh,
like,
Gigux apparently just done something. A notification just went out. Oh, bye guys, I'm going to see Gigux.
Ah, fuck off! You can watch that some other time. Gigux can wait. He's got enough views, right? He is already a legend.
Nowadays,
a legend. So
I barely watch their stuff now, man. Their opinions, they really did earn the title of trash taste. I was like, man, what the fuck are these opinions?
Isn't it better when their taste is trash though? Isn't it funnier?
I don't know. Yeah, Crack Dealer got the notification as well.
Anime has gone. I haven't got no. Well, to be honest, notifications aren't. I don't think I have notifications enabled. It will usually appear though. Maybe I'm not even subscribed to GigUp, which would be hilarious. I might not be. Weird.
You just invented a new word, hilaria. I'm gonna use it.
Carrying on. But I couldn't bring myself to give a damn about any of it. Back when I was Magical Lily, yes, the agency had done nothing but cling to my shadow. Besides, I didn't want their recognition, just Susuhara's. Wow, this girl's got it bad. My body felt like lead that night. Oh, this is the... Yeah, she's been taking nondescript powder.
She was taking some kind of drug or powder, and they found out. Someone took a picture of her doing it.
She was smoking it. That's what she was doing. And so she was caught smoking. They don't know it's drugs. They just think she was smoking out in the street.
I mean, they say she was smoking drugs or something, don't they? But whatever.
No, I think she was just caught smoking.
Ah.
My body felt like lead that night. My mother was crying in the living room. Oh
no.
Because it came out and then the mother saw it and she saw it and she's like, oh shit. But I just didn't care at all. It all felt so disconnected. Yep, that's a bad sign. Just then, I got a visitor. Suzuhara had come to see me.
No, he hasn't.
Normally I would have been surprised that he'd come in without knocking. Yeah, that's usually an extremely bad sign.
Garlic Predex says the stream still has the border and the faces.
Oh yeah, shit. Welcome to the Ashman Extreme. Oh my god. I'll never be professional with this stuff.
That's the best way, man. Fuck being professional.
It's like our faces are still there in voice acting. Normally I would have been surprised that he'd come in without knocking, but that didn't matter. Oh, this is not good. I don't want to make a zip joke, but... That, like, honestly though, this is what that feels like. This feels like someone is drugged her and yeah.
And now they're in a room and you're like, fuck.
I'm hoping this is a hallucination though, because he just came into the room without knocking and somehow got past the mum and into the house.
Alright, here's the thing. I would say it's all a hallucination if it weren't for the fact that she is being...
She was filmed smoking
yes,
something.
someone was filmed smoking, so there is someone there, we just don't know who. She is seeing Susuhara, but...
No one was there though, they said that she was on her own smoking.
Oh, right, well, even still, she is definitely getting something from someone.
Cat dealer's disappointed because the gorgeous purple floating heads disappeared.
Yeah, you got the purple eye in the corner, don't you?
Do I? I can't. Oh yeah, so I do. Lovely. Well, white eye in a purple background. Finally, then, I understood. I was a boil, a pimple, a tumour, pus. That was why Riryakurusu had to wither and be erased. Yes, the medicine had taken effect, all right. Because now, it was over for Riryakurusu, wasn't it?
そしたら私はリリーになれて先輩に認めてもらえるかな。
そうだね。きっと認められるよ。元の可愛らしい、愛くるしい、華奢で小さなあの体に戻れたらね。
早く戻って先輩に一番可愛かった時の姿を絶対。私いつ戻れるんですか？もうクルス・リリアという海は出尽くしたと思います。いつリリーの体になれるんですか？
これから始まるよ。感じないかな？体の変化が。
I didn't know it's because it was so faint, but I did indeed feel my body changing. My joints and blood vessels were throbbing.
君はこれからさなぎになるんだ。
さなぎ。
そして生まれ変わって帰ってくるんだよ。
He was right. Though my body felt like it was melting on the inside, my skin felt dry and bulky.
Neither of those are good signs.
No. So that was it. I was becoming a chrysalis. Suzuhara sounded surprised. I looked around and noticed that the room had gone dark at some point. There were multiple red lights shining there. Now, this is very Ryukushi.
Yeah, Ryukushi uses this effect a lot.
Those pricks in the darkness were all focused on their prey. They had Suzuhara surrounded. I couldn't even begin to count how many there were.
なんだ、こいつらは。
Wait, Suzuhara is going mental?
He's getting attacked. What the fuck is this then?
Suzuhara sounded panicked for the first time ever. I got the impression something terrifying was happening, but the haze in my head prevented me from connecting to it. The countless eyes shining in the darkness walked forward. Oh my god.
Oh,
It's Toei's fucking creepy dolls. Revealing their true forms. They were Japanese dolls. The dolls shuffled and charged at Suzuhara as though to devour him. Credit to the voice actor there. Suzuhara's voice sounded distorted again. Perhaps all death cries do. He started screaming, and I heard what sounded like thick leather being torn to pieces. The dolls were
apart.
Literally, yes. The dolls were tearing off his skin. Oh. Something repulsive that I couldn't possibly imagine where his innards squirmed in his place. At that moment, I finally understood. This thing wasn't Suzuhara, just something that had been pretending to be him. It must have taken advantage of my weakness and donned the form of my beloved Suzuhara in order to approach me. The dolls gnawed into the monster's bleeding flesh and entrails and dragged them out. The fake Suzuhara writhed as it changed into a pile of guts which amassed before the dolls. And when I saw that, I came to an epiphany. That thing had tricked me. You could never turn back the biological clock. I totally bought into its story and just did whatever it told me. No. But then, did that mean I wouldn't get back my old body? If so, then what was the point of losing Zuriga Kurusu? No, I wasn't going to... I was going to turn into a chrysalis. And when I woke up, I'd be Lily again.
Maybe you still will. Maybe he wasn't lying. As unlikely as that is.
That's top grade copium there.
Yeah. Oop.
The room around me had changed before I even knew it. It was white as angel feathers. No, this wasn't my room. Where was I? Wow, at the hospital. My body felt funny. My skin was stiff and aching. It hurt when I moved my arm. It was only natural. After all, there was a thick needle connected to a tube stuck into it.
Well, that sounds horrific.
An IV was dripping from the other end. So this was a hospital then. Like, I feel like in anime, a lot of the times when people go to the hospital, right, they get an IV drip, and I'm like, that doesn't happen. Does that happen a lot in like the UK or the US? Like you have so little energy that you get put on an IV drip?
I mean, it depends on what's happened to them. When you're watching anime or, you know, stuff like, or dramas, shall we say, or action movies or whatever, people tend to get pretty banged up.
So banged up beat is different, right? When you get seriously injured, you go to the hospital, that's different. But it's like lack of energy, right? It's like, oh, I fainted because I don't know, I have zero energy, and then they put you in IV drip, and I was like, what? Don't they just give you food, monitor you, and then, I don't know.
I mean, it could just be different practices across the world.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm wondering if, like, in the UK, say that they just look at you, tell you, eat some food and get on with it, whereas in Japan,
you could ask Meme Reg.
I could. Unfortunately, Meme Reg is not on, and I'm just going to ask you, the non-medical expert.
My brother's not here, I'm afraid.
Hey, man, I'm just going to ask whoever's next to me and hope that they can at least give me something interesting as a reply. I felt something large lying next to my head. When I turned to look, I was surprised to find a Japanese doll there. Higenbana. She's not a Japanese doll though, is she?
She's a Western doll.
It was a new, beautiful doll that'd been well groomed. It made sense. No wonder I had weird dreams with this thing in my bed. Right, so Toei had come to clear away her
whatever was happening, yeah.
Yeah, she'd been infected by some spirit or something.
Keep in mind that Toei is the Miko of the shrine, isn't she?
The what? What's the Miko?
Sorry, Shrine Maiden. Shrine Maiden.
Yeah. Well, she is, yeah. Kurokami had been standing next to my bed the whole time, watching me. Yep, that would be, that would scare the shit out of me if I just woke up and next to me was like Toei staring at me with that doll in her hands. I was surprised, but the pain, fatigue and disorientation I felt far outweighed that. Perhaps I should have been more surprised I was holding an intelligible conversation with Kurokami. Eh?
結構です。お人形さんと添い寝はとっくに卒業してますんで。
I tried to push the doll away, but even the slightest movement filled me with sharp pain.
Right, when she said leave it there, I thought she meant like don't talk to me about this, but
yeah, that's what I thought, but that's a very Western way of reacting. Leave it there.
Yeah. Like stop talking.
Yeah, that's how you'd say that, at least in the UK. Leave it.
That's what. Yeah, I've said that many times. Just leave it. Like that's it.
It's probably in the it's a West, more of a West. Like I wouldn't. If you're translating Japanese, I mean it's down to the translator, but I wouldn't imagine someone translating something to leave it. But I thought that as well, and then I thought maybe there's a doll next to her because she said she looked at the doll and that was the first thing she saw next to her head. So it seemed it'd be easiest on me if I just lay there and did nothing, like that doll.
どうして私は病院なんかに。お前はもう死ぬから。
Oof.
Ooh.
だから言った。あいつは汚れてるから近寄るなと。
Is Suzuhara actually just an evil demon pretending to be a nice person?
Or just a nice person possessed by an evil demon.
Look at you taking the positive bent.
だったら僕にも近づかない方がいいかもね。僕
Yeah,
も
he said it too.
汚れてるそうだから。
Yeah, he was referring to when Toei had said that he was corrupted.
どうして先輩が汚れてるんですか？
I mean, look at this boyish good looks and this amazing outfit and my ability to punch trees. Clearly, I'm corrupt.
さあね。でもさっきやった黒髪さんが僕にそう言うんだ。僕は汚れているから二度と近づくな。不幸が訪れるって。
Crowd, you're saying, I thought she was going to say Shinduru, and yes, an evil demon who hates the ecosystem. Yeah, that's who Suzuhara is.
わけわかんない。なんで鈴原先輩に近づいちゃいけないんですか？
I mean, if like your dream representation of him was giving you black dust that you were smoking, I don't know, man. Maybe your brain's trying to tell you something.
あれはすすにまみれてる。
Okay.
は？私たちを惑わす呪いはすすを求めるから。
This is a weird curse. It seeks soot, right? So it likes chimney sweeps. Okay.
わけわかんない上に余計なお世話です。私のことはどう言おうと勝手ですけど、先輩の悪口はやめてください。
Ruria, are you not going to try and ask Toei why the fuck you're in the hospital in the first place? Seems like, I mean, that's the first question I'd ask, even if Toei is not your mum or whatever. It's like, why the fuck am I
She did
here?
ask.
Did she?
She said, why am I in the hospital? She said, because you're going to die.
Oh.
Then the topic moved on to this. Garlic Bread X says Mother Nature placed a curse upon him because he couldn't stop punching trees. I like that. That's the story for now.
That might be it, by the way. If you punch trees, right, in Shinto, that's not a good thing, isn't it? Especially if it's some of those trees are endowed with spirits.
Fuck you, nature.
No, nature is good. Suruha is getting what he deserves.
それが呪い。はあ？私たちはあれのすすに惹かれる。
That's one way of putting it.
お前とてなぜあれに惹かれるのか理由などわからぬはずだ。
Yeah, she found herself attracted to him for reasons none of us could comprehend.
I want his suit so bad. What was she going on about? My body hurt. My mind was a daze and I could barely move. Yet she had the gall to put that creepy doll next to me and start spouting nonsense. What was wrong with her?
何を言ってんのかわかりませんが、あなたと話すと疲れます。誰か呼んでくれませんか？喉が渇きましたね。お前の母親が下にいた。呼べば喜んで飛んでくるだろう。
Is that the I'm not fucking calling anyone, you do it yourself reply?
それと、この気持ち悪い人形、持って帰ってください。
intense pain accompanying my attempt to move. It felt like my whole body was shattering apart. But I didn't want to see this creepy thing a second longer, so I fought hard to pick it up. However, the pain was so great that I ended up dropping it on the floor. Oh no, did it break? And at that precise moment, I blacked out. Cracktail was saying, nah, it's not creepy, and Garlic Bread X is saying, rude, the doll is cute.
Looks like we got some doll fans here, yeah.
いらないなら持って帰るけど。
Toy's kind of an arse. Cracktail saying, I want to examine that myself. Well, if you guys are into dolls, you might like an anime called Rosenmaiden.
あんたの
Oh,
寿命
yeah.
が
I've never watched
そ
that.
れで終わるだけ。
I picked it up at an expo. You know when they still sell DVDs and stuff, right? But back in the day when I used to like buy DVDs from expos, before Crunchyroll was much as big a thing as it is now, and I was like, what is this? Oh, this looks from the cover kind of interesting, and then I think that's how I ended up getting it, and then I got the sequel series after or something. Good times.
Mhm.
Before I knew it, the doll I dropped to the floor was being pressed into my chest. It seemed that I had only been unconscious for as long as the doll had been away from me, but my condition was clearly worse than before. The sense of swelling in my abdomen I'd managed to ignore earlier was now overwhelming me. Wait, swelling in your abdomen?
Let's
No.
not think too much about that.
嘘でしょ。
So here's a question: is that why Toei is always carrying her doll with her?
It's to protect her from
The soot.
this is what we're calling. Is this a euphemism?
It's what they're calling it, the soot.
Mummy and Daddy
We don't
says
know
I'm
what the
not
name
allowed
for it
to.
right now.
I'm not allowed to be near men's soot.
Well,
I couldn't even stay conscious without having this creepy doll at my side. Alright, I was becoming a chrysalis. What the hell's a chrysalis? Is that?
well, you know when like a caterpillar becomes a butterfly?
The cocoon it
Between
makes?
stage, yeah.
Yeah.
Or a moth, or you know, those sort of things.
Those nasty animals that become slightly less nasty. Well, butterflies are quite nice.
The chrysalis is that in between stage, yeah.
Or like metapod.
Yeah.
To explain it to me in Pokemon terms. That had to be.
They take it from real life in Pokemon, so yeah.
I mean, yeah, that is what that is, but still, that's how I. That's how fucking Pokemon. That had to be why I was feeling so terrible, but that also meant I'd soon be reborn. But there was a part of me exasperated by my lingering belief in that notion. Was I becoming a chrysalis to get Lily back? Or had I merely been deceived by the monster disguised as Suzuhara? I couldn't tell anymore. So, all I could do was believe in the more hopeful possibility.
私は死にません。いえ、死ぬとしたらクルス・リリアが消えるだけ。すぐに私はこの殻を破ってリリーとして生まれ変わるんです。
I wonder what Toei is thinking of all this, not knowing the context of who the fuck Lily is.
She's thinking, what an idiot.
Oh, someone's been huffing some serious amounts of copium. Kurokami probably didn't understand a word I said. At least you're aware of that. I couldn't blame her. I was just mumbling nonsense.
先輩は一体何しに来たんですか？ 奇病に侵されて余命いくばくと聞き、様子を見に来た。
Oh shit, so Riria's gonna die. Like, I
She said
thought,
that already, yeah.
but I thought Toei was like, you're gonna die, as in, I thought maybe she's gonna die if she doesn't like keep the doll next to her or something. Maybe there's some hope.
That's
But,
exactly what she said.
but the way she's saying it, the way Toei's saying this, it's like she is gonna die even with the doll or without the doll. The doll is just prolonging her dying. Cracky was saying Saya. Oh yeah, I suppose Saya was turned into that thing, didn't she? I want it to be real, Suzumu.
奇病まあそういうことになってるんでしょうね
Are they really going to kill her off? This is mental.
しかし手遅れだったもはやできることは何もない
Whoa.
You said, are they really going to kill her off? That's mental.
Also,
Half the
this-
characters have been killed off once at least already.
That is true. The sense of swelling my abdomen grew stronger and stronger, and it was so hard to breathe that I broke out into a cold sweat. It must have been because I dropped that doll earlier.
お前は死ぬどうもしかしそれも定めかもしれぬそして解放でもあるやもしれぬ
Crack dealer saying wanted to be real Suzumu, just fed up with her BS and gave her the drug. So is that the same reason she carries around that doll herself? Yeah, I think protects her.
何を言ってるかさっぱりですさようなら布川の娘
Huh? Ninokawa?
Ninokawa Riria? Remember?
死ぬことが許されたお前が羨ましい
Wait, Toy can't die?
Mm.
おや呼んでもらえますか
Right after Kurukami left the room, my mother came tearfully rushing in. It seemed she'd been told I was in critical condition and might not wake up again. She was elated with belief that I was on the road to recovery, but I knew her joy would be short-lived. It was my body. I knew it best. Just as Kurukami had said, I wouldn't last much longer. It was only thanks to the grace, or whatever, of that creepy doll that I was staying conscious. And besides, while the doll had arrived looking like it was fresh off the shelf, its hair was now frizzing and its kimono was tearing, like it stood the test of time.
Wait, is the doll just breaking apart while she's watching it?
Yeah, I think it's deteriorating, trying to protect her or try to keep her, the miasma shit or whatever, clear of her. I could barely breathe, but my mind was clear, so I quickly said what I had to. I didn't have a moment to spare.
お母さん今までありがとうお父さんにもありがとうと伝えて
Why is your dad not here?
私多分もうすぐ死ぬそしてもう時間はわずかしかないのそのわずかの時間をどうしても捧げたい人がいるのお願い呼んで
Oh, not him.
Oh, what the fuck, Ruria? News of Nunokawa's mysterious illness and critical condition reached the LCSC. I hadn't spoken to her all that much, but she'd given me a ticket to her debut concert, and though we hadn't known each other long, she seemed to enjoy my company. So I wanted to go visit her in the hospital.
This is what he thinks of her.
Yeah, it's like I hadn't really spoken to... He hadn't though, he'd spoken to her, what, twice? Once in the classroom when they were cleaning up, and then the second time when they were at the shrine cleaning up.
It's just amazing to me because you see her perspective, she's like, I need him.
So do you know how when we were young at school and you had a massive crush on whatever person at school at the time?
Uh-huh.
And I mean, maybe I'm speaking for myself, but you maybe couldn't stop thinking about them for quite a while when you had that crush, and they probably didn't know of your existence or cared for your existence. This was what this is kind of like, this is that obsession. I mean, this is a very dangerous obsession. It's more than just a crush that she's formed around this guy, just because I think the trigger was he's got some corruption which is helped to trigger her obsession. B, because he reacted to her in a different way than all other guys have reacted to her. Because she's an attractive woman, and also she used to be Magical Lily. So people either react to her positively because she's an attractive girl, or because she used to be Magical Lily. Yeah. So, and he's just like,
with you, yeah.
What? Who are you? So I wanted to go visit her in the hospital, but they weren't allowing any visitors. It was then that I got the call. Nunaka was at death's door, and she wanted to see me before the end. This may sound unfair to her, but I honestly had no idea why she'd asked for me. Why are you laughing, man? This is hurting my soul.
I'm laughing because it's terrible and it's painful.
You laugh, I die inside. Normally you'd want to spend your final moments with the people you cared for most, like close friends or family. So I didn't have a clue why I took priority above all of them.
Garlic Bread says, Susahara, I love you. And he's like, I don't even know you, but thanks for the ticket. This is totally that Thanos thing, where, you know, the scene in Endgame, the Scarlet Witch attacks him, you took everything from me, and he goes, I don't even know who you are.
No, this is reminding me of Street Fighter, where it was it M. Bison.
Oh, but it's Tuesday, yeah!
What is it he says?
My God. Oh, he goes, for you, the day M. Bison visited your village was the greatest day of your life. Or most important day of life, one of those two. But for me, it was Tuesday. Such a good quote. Oh, wow.
Oh, she decided to tell him what she had, her hallucinations and what she'd happened. That's important. That makes more sense. I thought she was just going to say I love you or something like that, but this is a legitimate reason for her to have talked to him, because if he's got a corruption that Toei's talking about, it is kind of important for him to at least be aware of what happened to Ruria.
I'm wondering if he believes it or if she even believes it.
I mean, she's telling him, so I
could think this is the deranged delusions of someone at death's door.
But it also matches with Toei saying that you're corrupted, right? He's already been preempted by that, so like it's starting to like, when multiple people are telling you you are fucking corrupted, and you're like, why are these different people who are not strictly close to each other telling me the same thing? I didn't know what to say. Who in the world was the me she kept meeting night after night? I hadn't even seen her once since the day of the concert. What? Was the concert after they were cleaning the it was after they cleaned the shrine.
Yeah, the concert was when he didn't really well, it says that I didn't see her once since the day of the concert. Yeah, I think they might have met each other off camera, but like him and what's his name were lost in the crowds for a bit.
Yeah, I don't think they ever met her face to face at the concert. He saw her at the concert thingy, but she imagined he came up to see her, but he didn't.
Yeah. And then after that, she like imagined him coming into a room or like outside her room and invited her at night time, and they met up for a while. Then he started saying, "Hey, smoke this." And
is that how this happens? Is that how idols get taken down the wrong path?
Idols or just people in general. You meet the wrong person and then shit goes bad.
They call you out at night and they're like, "Come, let's smoke some soot." It's weird. I was watching a YouTube video recently talking about someone who was a Nickelodeon kid actress. She was in the Amanda from the Amanda Show. I don't know what her name is. I forget. And
oh god, yeah,
were you familiar?
Was fucking terrible.
Were you familiar with the Amanda Show? That actress?
No, I was not familiar with it. I didn't watch it, but I know of her, and I also know of the accusations flying around about what was going on at Nickelodeon.
Yeah, so there's those general accusations, but also I hadn't really heard. Like I'd known of her. I'd known about the Amanda Show. Never really watched it, but like I knew of her. And in this video, they said she, the result, like more recently in recent years, she was found walking around naked on the street, like high, and I'm like, what? I just assumed she'd gone off and not done acting anymore, or maybe she did acting. I wasn't familiar with her work she did after Nickelodeon, but she went down
Off the deep end.
Yeah, and a lot of those child actors. I mean, you think about Britney Spears. So who was Sabrina the Teenage Witch? That was Melissa Joan Hart. She saw a lot of this as well because she was close friends. I don't know, she was good friends with Britney Spears and was there when she was...
But she didn't suffer this sort of decline.
No, she was much more grounded. I mean, she's married with kids. I think she started her own production company and stuff like that. But she didn't go heavy into acting after like Sabrina Teenage Witch. She moved away, and I think that might have helped. Also, she wasn't in the same crowds. She wasn't in the Nickelodeon crowd, and she wasn't like a superstar like Britney Spears, which is a different type of pressure. But either way,
she was a superstar to me. But anyway,
I mean, I loved the Sabrina Teenage Witch.
Yeah.
And she driving off with Harvey at the end was sorry, spoilers for people for a super ancient TV series.
I don't think I ever saw the ending.
I watched it. It was quite nice. But yeah, a lot of bad things. Like even if it's not horrible abuse from people higher up that should know, like in the industry, a lot of people, like Macaulay Culkin, went down a really dark path. I've seen him in recent years. He was like, was it Angry Video Game Nerd had him on for specials or for interviews or stuff like that? I think he's kind of like...
Did he?
Yeah, either it was one of those YouTubers where I'd seen him. I think he featured in some of the AVGN videos.
Wow.
Yeah, he's came out of it and is doing his own thing now. But like a lot of these... who was... the Parent Trap, what was her name?
I have no idea, I'm afraid.
She was in Mean Girls as well. She's notorious for like drunk escapades and stuff like that. Yeah, it just seems to be super bad, and this was kind of giving me those vibes. I mean, it's a different setting, it's a different reason for why she's going down this kind of like wrong path, but still. Anyway, I hadn't even seen her once since the day of the concert. I'd gone looking for a group's booth to say hi to her, but in the end, neither Natsu nor I could find it.
Yeah, as we thought.
I hadn't spoken to her since the day she gave me the ticket at the shrine. Yeah, but I didn't know if I should tell her that, because I wanted to believe her. However, she was probably in critical condition because of the thing that had posed as me. Oh, so he's believing that then?
Yeah.
So all I could do was hang my head, dumbfounded.
先輩からすればわけのわからないめちゃくちゃな話だと思います。でも私だって話してて思いました。なんてわけのわからない話。そもそもなんで私の頭の中が先輩のことでいっぱいなのかさえ私にはわからないんです。どうして私はあなたのことがこんなにも。
I couldn't tell her. It was a mystery to us both. Why was it she took such a liking to me? We're attracted to his suit. What? That was what Kurokami had said. According to Nunokawa, she also said this. The curse seeks suit, so it deceives us. That's the curse.
僕が呪われていると。
そんな風なことを言ってましたね。本当に失礼ですよね。
I didn't recall getting cursed. What?
Sometimes you don't realize that, you fool. Oh.
But I remembered what Kurokami had told me at the shrine. You're corrupted. Just who was Toei Kurokami, and what did she know? And why was it she weighed so heavily on my mind? My feelings for her sounded a lot like Riria's for me. An attraction without any solid basis. Was that the curse?
すみません。
Is he talking about
急に呼びつけ
Toei?
て。
Yeah, he's talking about his obsession with Toei, that he can't understand why he keeps thinking about her, why he... Yeah. And to be honest, yeah, in the first playthrough, or whatever you want to call,
Story.
he was like thinking about it. It's like, I don't think I'm in love with her, but it feels like that, and I don't know why.
And he went off the fucking deep end with that as well. Like, he's like bragging to her about how he punches trees and shit.
I can punch, I'll protect you. She's like, I've waited for 500 years. I don't know what she was saying, right? I've waited for so long. What are you gonna do? I could punch trees. And then she laughed at him. He's like, what the fuck's that gonna do? He got owned. He's fucking deserved that. Anyway.
僕に何かできることはある？
Do you know, I couldn't imagine being put in this position, going to see someone who you met at school, right? And they're on their deathbed and being told all of this. That's a lot, man.
I mean, part of the reason is because it's his classmate who has met like a couple of times. That's what makes it a bit weird, especially when you consider that she has some sort of supernaturally induced crush on him.
Like, I know from her point of view why she's called him, and I get that, but from his point of view, it's like all of a sudden one of your classmates is dying on death's door, and that's a shock, and then you've been asked to come and talk to them, and you're seeing them on death's door. And obviously, I mean, I'm pretty sure she's not going to make it, and obviously from her point of view, she's the one that's suffering the most from all of this, but like from his point of view, it's like you have to go and experience this and live with this. I think watching someone pass away like this, you know, doesn't matter who it is, leaves a mark on you.
Mm-hmm.
So
はい。だから呼んだんです。もし本当に私が若返るなら、その姿を先輩に見てほしいんです。私、
I'm not getting good.
わかるんです。もうすぐ私というさなぎが帰るって。
yeah, this is not good. This is not good. She still half believes the delusion.
それを見届ければいいんだね。
はい。そしてもしそれがとても魅力的だったなら、どうか私を認めると声をかけてくれませんか？
Depends.
She's saying that, first of all, she must be aware that he doesn't love her. So if he sees the new her, which is the young her, and he still loves the old her, this is a little bit. I mean, from Suzuhara's point of view, it's a lot, man.
もうすぐだから
大丈夫？今誰かに。
呼ばないで。先輩だけが見て。
I don't like all these associations with giving birth. She's supposed to be dying.
I was not making that connection.
Well, this is. I mean, it's supposed to be. She's suspecting it's a rebirth. Her abdomen is swollen, and she says it's coming. That's why I see.
I didn't make that connection.
Well, enjoy that thought in your head now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is wrong.
Yeah. No. No, I don't like it. It's gross.
Ryukishi, what's wrong with you? Pulling back a girl's covers felt the same as taking off her clothes, so I was a bit reluctant. On her deathbed, but I fulfilled her wish.
You beat Otacon, mate. Oh look, it's just normal.
Thank God. Wait, I gasped. Her body was so...
綺麗だよ。
What? What?
嘘。今はさなぎだから。みっともない姿だと思います。
Is this more body dysmorphia, euphoria, whatever? She looks
Look,
totally normal.
Ruria, I get her thinking what she's thinking and saying what she's saying. What the fuck was up with Suzuhara? Did he just have a Shinji moment?
He's having a moment, yeah.
He's just like, you're beautiful? What are you talking about? Why would you... Why was he shocked by how beautiful she was? From taking the covers... Fucking, I don't know. What? Indeed, she looked just like a chrysalis, an insect's pupa?
I mean, you could say that's what teenagers are, but come on.
What was she dreamed... Was what she dreamed of truly lying inside there? You need to show us this, VN. I don't know what the fuck yous are talking about.
You're showing me something totally different to what you're describing.
Hoping for that just seems so... Keeping my thoughts from showing on my face was harder than anything else. She believed her most beautiful self was resting inside her. But it was just too difficult to imagine what her idea was. When it was already difficult enough as it was to look at that. Oh, fucking, what are you talking about? Despite that, I lied.
みっともなくなんかないよ。
Oh, something is disgusting.
What? Is she just like... Is she infected or something? Is that what it is? Her legs are all infected or something?
I mean, maybe? I don't know. I can't see anything.
They're not showing it and it's fucking... What is...
リリアちゃんも
Whatever.
綺麗な体だよ。
Suzumu, you gotta tell us what the lie is.
Your lie in April. It's coming, guys. Yeah, just then it shook and she started moaning in agony.
That is the wind sound effect now.
Garlic Bread X is saying, ew, she's too old. Is that what he's thinking? I heard what sounded like wood cracking.
That's not the sound of water breaking.
It was the sound of the head of the doll snapping off. Oh.
Oh shit, it's gone.
And then, as if there were the signal, as if that were the signal, the time finally came. I hate this. Did this not happen with the other girl where she's just like, look at me as I was fucking. What is this? This is so off-putting.
そして
I'm just annoyed that I can't see exactly what's
可
happening.
愛かったら素敵だったそうだって言ってくださいね
A mentally unhinged schoolgirl, possibly high on drugs, is suffering from some sort of physical ailment and is like just begging you to stare at her exposed lying body on the bed as
What
she...
exposed? She's got her fucking clothes on.
Sorry, well, she, like, as in the covers are off, right? So she's lying there in her hospital gown,
clothes.
right?
Yeah.
As she potentially shits out a giant horrible shit or something. That's how I'm
I mean, she's
pitching
got
this.
some kind of parasite, maybe? I don't know.
Oh my god, and if it comes out...
それはクルス・リリアとして聞きたいから
This music is not appropriate for this.
Oh no, this music is entirely appropriate for this.
Mate, what...
God, we're having an earthquake.
Oh!
What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
She got infected with
blood-
a xenomorph.
Blood diarrhea. A muddy muck like pitch black blood like amniotic fluid spewed out of the tear in her stomach and scattered everywhere. It gushed out of her like a geyser, staining the sheets, walls and ceiling with its filth. It sprayed on me too, but I couldn't turn away.
I hope you're wearing goggles. She's still alive?
Don't say this.
生まれ変わってますか綺麗な私に
I hate this so
It would
much.
be so... Garlic Predex says, is a magical lily butterfly going to come out of her belly? You know, it would be really quite funny and a total shift of tone if just like cleaning Lily literally came out of her stomach.
I hate this. Am I beautiful as my stomach splits open? Ugh.
綺麗だよ
He's covered in...
He's covered in blood. You know, this is pretty good as a morbid comedy.
This is fucked up. It's not comedy, man.
I'm finding it funny.
You're such a...
認めて
Ryukishi, what is wrong with you? This is genuinely hurting my brain.
Oh,
A moment later, a misshapen lump of flesh burst forth.
so
An orange light scattered along with the black muck. Look, I like how if you look, there's like a body shaped.
Oh.
A body
Oh.
shaped imprint. That's Suzuhara's body.
yeah.
Fuck. I found that sight utterly beautiful. What the fuck? The black muck turned into lava. The black muck blanketing the walls caught fire the second the sparks hit it. That went for me too. Amidst
Wait, what?
everything's on fire. Apparently there was a spark somewhere. Where was the spark?
I have no idea. Wait, she erupted and then everything exploded.
She erupted, a ball of flesh came out, and then it blew up or something blew up. Amidst the world wreathed in crimson flames, I saw it.
So she died like Pards then.
Maybe. Something like black soot spurted from her corpse and formed into the shape of a human. It was a child with horns like withered branches growing out of her head. Wait, that looked like...
That's not cleaning Lily.
What am I looking at? It looked like something imitating the body she had wished for. Yeah, except for with giant horns. Wreathed in crimson flames, clad in the cursed black suit. It's basically fucking chaos spawn. I'm expecting.
I just want to say it's got antlers on the head. So is this not the demon we've been seeing every now and then?
Ah, yeah, it does seem like that. I'm half expecting the Emperor's chosen ones to break through the door and just annihilate all of us. If you don't get that reference, I apologize. Was the avatar of the curse looking up to the ceiling and celebrating its birth? It treaded all over the disfigured corpse that was once Riria. Did you kill Riria? There was no way I could hold a conversation with something inhuman. I like how the bottom half of the body is blurred, but my thoughts must have gotten through to it.
She knew she's on YouTube.
Thank you, Demon Spawn, because it looked right at me and curved its lips into a smirk. I readied my fist. My fist that can punch trees. I'm gonna take on a demon. It was the only dedication I could offer before God. When it saw that, the thing stared with confusion for a moment before throwing its head back in laughter. It was pointless. You couldn't strike the moon by hitting its reflection. There was no way you could punch something inhuman in human guise. But I couldn't help but try. I wanted Riria's soul to rest as peacefully as possible. The thing sneered as though it read my thoughts. It shot me a pitying, mocking look. Almost as if it were blaming me for this. Had it killed her? Or did I really bear some curse that brought misfortune to those I approached? Only this thing knew the answer. No. Perhaps the other one knew too. Wait, who's the other one?
Toe. That was Toe. That was the character that faded across.
It looked... Oh!
That's the end of that arc then.
DMM Games. Well, that was a short play. I didn't expect that to end, so... Junya
We were
Tamino.
closer to the end than we thought, yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
that was
skipped this last time,
those.
didn't I?
Yeah, to my chagrin.
Well, to everyone, everyone's pissed.
So we've met all the girls now. This is what I was talking about. Spoilers! Fuck this game.
Just don't pay attention to anything. Why do they put spoilers in these things? Why? I think Umineko had something like that as well in one of the openings.
It's not just Imaneko. Like loads of animes do it right now where they just put everything in the opening and you're like, well, there you go, I've seen everything. Ah, you unlocked Utahime achievement.
Oh, look at this.
Right, so we got a new arc going on, but we've met all the girls, so is it going to be like Higurashi where it starts mixing the stories up?
Maybe. One second. Garlic Bread X said no skipping the OP, which I didn't. Great dude should have visited instead of Suzuhara. Yeah, that would have been hilarious.
If you wanted it to be even funnier, then yeah.
Though the school was quiet on Sunday, the LCSC's club room was abuzz with chatter. The piles of goods for the rummage sale had leaked out into the hallway. Today we were sorting and polishing the merchandise.
綺麗にお手入れしないと売り物にならないからね。
綺麗。
まあ基本は不要品だしね。ほこりだらけとか当たり前だね。クリーンクリーンしないとね。
Yeah.
Riria's here.
Yeah.
Right, so we've reset back to the time when we were packing for the
Yeah,
stuff.
every story has been a continuation in the sense that we know these characters now, so we're just going with established knowledge, but we're starting a new story.
But this is different because Riria's still here. Didn't she come and was like, can I come to the thing you're doing at the shrine? They said, alright.
And Kanai died in her one, and fucking, I don't know what the fuck happened to main dude and not Tsubakiko, Toei in the first one.
Wait, did Kanai die? She got, she get it changed into a,
Into a caterpillar, and then, yeah.
Track, you were saying finally caught up. I was like 5 minutes behind because I went to buy something. Wow.
You missed the most interesting part. That's a shame.
Oh well. We're back again with the motley
All right,
crew.
I'll give you a quick recap. Riria called Susumu to her bedside because she was dying, and she said, "Man, fucked up shit happened, but I still like you. Please say I'm pretty. Move my bed sheets." They moved her bed sheets, and then she exploded. And all the while he was saying, "Yeah, you are beautiful," even though he wanted to throw up secretly. And then like a fucking young-looking demon chick popped out with antlers, and then the game was like, "Here's an opening for you." And now here we are.
That is definitely one way to put it. Pretty accurate though. A little dusty. Oh, is this Super Kiko? A little dusty's par for the course, but we still gotta make them squeaky clean.
You know, clean, clean.
任せ。お掃除魔法でクリンクリン。
リリーの生クリンクリンいただきましたブライト
Fuck. Fucking hell, that's yeah. It's been a while.
リリアちゃん、ナツくんがおかしくなるからそれはここでは禁止ね。
So she's helping out this
Sensible
time.
thing you said.
Which
Yeah,
is
she's
pretty
helping
cool.
out this time.
Last time she
Dracula says, "So I 2 times everything and prefer to stay silent because I want Kuxel to repeat and get him to do more work." I'm glad you enjoyed my summary that much.
はい、鈴原先輩。もう鈴原先輩以外の人の前ではリリーはやりません。
No, no, that's not what I asked for. That's not what he wanted.
そんなアングレイト
That guy's, that's just voice actors killing his voice.
ダッシー、
I'm just
ちょっと力仕事してくれる？廊下の山の移動お願い。
I'm just thinking back to those you know I was talking to you about those Dragon Ball actors from the Ocean dub, the Canadian ones, and
Yeah.
how much they fucking screamed. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was great. Really fucking made Dragon Ball Z special for me.
I need to I need to send you the Jace clip because I found it. I hadn't said it before, but that one's great because he just does the most fucking hair metal scream where it just goes wow. Yeah, it's great, honestly.
They were enjoying themselves. They must have been when they were doing these voice acting roles.
You can tell when someone's enjoying it because they put everything into it, and they had that oomph. Yeah, it was great.
I watched another video today talking about, it was being recommended to me by YouTube about the Batman animated series and the voice, when they were recording with the voice actors, and what they tried to do, or what they did for when they were recording, was get all the voice actors in one room, recording at the same time. And the benefit is that they can see each other's reactions, and it really helped make it more dynamic.
Yeah, I believe Japanese voice actors actually do something similar.
Because a lot of the times you record in isolation, right?
Yeah, it's not like what we're doing right now, where I'm in my place, you're at your place, and we're hundreds of miles apart.
But like, imagine we were to record our voices for something, and you did it on your own, and I did it on my own, and then we spliced it in. Like, that's what they do.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Yeah.
So like, when you can at least hear the other person talking and you can react to it. I mean, if you can see them, it's even better. But even if you could hear them,
Mum's in the chat. I was sitting here stroking my dick. I had lotion on my dick, and I was just stroking that shit. Sounds like you enjoyed that last scene, then.
If you're into that kind of xenomorph exploding out of your belly type of stuff, fair enough. We don't
kink shame here.
We don't kink shame, but we judge silently.
No, you do. I don't.
I judge everyone. Shut it. So do you. You just judge them to be fine. Garlic Bread X is saying Great Coon is getting NTR'd, and Crackdeal said he nutted. Probably. It does.
力仕事なら任せてください。夏くん、行こう。
スズムンってああ見えて力持ちだよね。
What are you talking about?
Is he?
They are both going to do the manual labor, and you're only saying Suzumun's a lot tougher.
I mean, the manual labor of what? Picking shit up.
To be fair though, like the comparison of these girls' strength to theirs, it might be like if you were a girl, it might be impressive. You know what I mean? Depending on how heavy those boxes are. If I can't lift something right as a person, and then someone comes along and is able to lift that relatively effortlessly, I'm just like, wow, man, nice. So imagine that's the same for most people. If someone is quite a bit stronger than yourself, that would be relatively impressive.
庭で毎日修行してる成果ですね。
It's because you punched that tree, man. Wham, 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 bam.
Hey, man, she has to pick him up. We
She's
haven't had enough Tsubakiko, man.
she's
great.
obsessed with him. She's his cousin as well. Come on, Tsubakiko. Come on.
God, this is actually a pretty good set of girls, actually, now that I think about it.
Look, we have the small one. For Kixel.
Small, medium, and large. Yeah.
Pixels
So
that
what
can
I'm saying
take the
is
small.
that they're all pretty good.
Medium and large. I like the purple eyes. These two have both. No, it's blue, and that's a kind of aquamarine.
That's a green. I like green eyes, but that's more, yeah, like.
It's a mix between blue and green, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are they saying? Crackdy was saying, you know how I got these scars while staring at Batman across the room? Apparently everyone was sitting when they were doing the voice acting, except for Mark Hamill, who voiced the Joker. He would stand when he did his
he
voice
had a lot
acting.
of energy in that role, so yeah.
Apparently, yeah, they were saying that Tim Curry was originally slated to voice the Joker, and they had actually recorded his voice for the first couple of episodes, but one of the producers on the show wasn't happy with it. Tim Curry, that would have been he's pretty good. It would have been a very different Joker, and they had created the animations and the mouth flaps for those episodes around Tim Curry's voice, so they record the voices first and then do the animations after.
But then they swapped him out for Mark Hamill.
Yeah, so Mark Hamill came in, did his voice acting. This producer loved it, right? And everyone else was really happy with it. And so Mark Hamill had to find someone that kind of matched the same energy as Tim Curry's voice acting, so that the mouth flaps could kind of match, because they didn't want to redo the animation. And and apparently the way Mark Hamill, when he came in and did his the screening, right? His voice actor screening thing is exactly how he does the actual character in the show. Like, it was that good. It's the same thing. Like, really, it's kind of mental. And
so
that was
didn't ask him to change anything.
No, and that was his first. He hadn't done voice acting before that.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah,
Here's an interesting one. Minor trivia. Mark Hamill also voiced Majima in the very first dub of Yakuza 1 on the PS2. And he doesn't remember that he did.
He must do quite a bit. I think that's what he went down on, because he didn't do much acting, but he did voice acting. Mom says, I woke up and immediately thought, I'm going to play some comp Overwatch, like I was going to do something, and I got shit on it because I just had woken up. Crackdy saying, I will take the weird toe sucker. Eh?
She's not here, but talking about divvying up waifus.
Yes, I'll take the teacher every time.
You've got a type.
It's not a type. I mean, these are all, I don't know, man. I'm a bit over schoolgirls. To be fair, anime is jaded
No
me.
wonder you don't like anime that much anymore.
No, it's just I don't know, man. Super cliche, I suppose. But and none of these characters, they're all cool, right? But they all have super mental health issues. Which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but the teacher so far is floating about. Though she might be meant. I mean, there might be a story with the teacher as well.
Arc with her yet.
Yeah, there probably will be. But I think she's kind of funny, and I totally love the teacher to give me private tutoring lessons. So anyway, let us continue.
かっこいいです。修行って何ですか？袴姿になってね、藁を巻いた木の幹にパンチパンチなんだよ。
I thought she was going to say he dresses up like as a schoolgirl. I don't know why I thought she was going to say. It's like, hey, Suzuhara, you do you.
ああ、鈴原先輩の袴姿とかすっごい見てみたいです。
Crackdeal saying, shut up, you got a type. I mean, I don't like the teacher type, but I also like a woman who can kill me.
Oh, yes. God, I wish we had that music playing just now.
リディオンってスズムン萌えなわけ？いや、そんなわけじゃないです。
Also, this is like Suzuhara is a really cool guy, but he's not super hot or anything, man. And all these girls are falling for him hard.
Soot, man, soot magic. Don't underestimate it.
It's called the power of anime protagonist. Do you know what it's like? Wow.
Getting called out.
Hey, man. She's got to do what she got to do to get his attention. He's thick as shit as well, to be fair. I was just thinking, like, you know how a lot of anime, even nowadays, it's geared around guys, right? And the kind of like male, not gonna say male fantasy, but harem anime especially and stuff like that, right? And I'm like, never really thought about it because I'm just so used to whatever anime's like. Then I watched Twilight, the first movie, right? And I'm like, dude,
I've never watched that.
I know, watch that. That is the opposite of, that is like the female insert character. So what's her name? I can't remember who acts as the girl, but she's the most plain Jane ass person on the planet. But a hot Ed Pat, was it R-Pat as in, is R-Pats, Ed-Pats, E-Pats, whatever, the actor, right? Hot vampire dude totally has the hots for this really bland, ordinary girl. And then obviously the rest, there's like three movies or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, this is the female equivalent of that. Ah, I see.
The wish fulfillment fantasy.
Because she is boring as fuck. Because the stereotype of a lot of animes is like the main character is boring as fuck, but all the girls are totally into them for harem anime. And I was just like, it's interesting when you look at it that way. It is. It do be like that with a lot of anime. Crack Dealer saying, if only deforestation could get you these many bitches.
Gonna get a chainsaw now? Gonna start cutting down some trees?
No, you have to put straw around the tree and you have to punch it continuously while your cousin stares at you and while fantasizing about you weirdly.
Wait, cousin? I thought she was his childhood friend.
No, man, they are cousins.
Oh, okay.
Wait, let me check this. How would I check this? Iwaihime character.
Gratula says, alright, I'm done here. He's talking about fucking Twilight.
Mate, you should watch it. It's amazing. No, I'm just...
I've never watched it. I have, I've read 50 Shades of Grey, which was...
Did you read it all?
I read the first one only. And even then, that was as a joke, because I was on a holiday trip with a group of 7 other guys, I think it was. And
that's when you decided to read.
We were staying at a lodge, right? We were staying at a lodge, and on the route there, when we were stopped at a petrol station or something, I saw it on sale for like £2.50. I thought, why not? Let's just pick it up.
What, you got a physical copy of it?
Yeah.
Mate, why don't you just get the fucking... The reason why 50 Shades of Grey, or one of the main reasons why it became so popular is because it came out as an ebook on like the Kindle. And it was like...
So fucking what? Yeah, a bunch of people are ashamed of it. I don't give a shit.
Mate, because you watch degenerate anime, we're used to that, right? We're used to... We don't give a shit about the stigma. We have no shame. But like...
Why are you asking me about it then?
No, I'm just saying that other people are like... Why didn't you just get the ebook?
Other people, man.
Well, it's cheaper.
I don't give it... It was literally a fucking impulse purchase. I didn't plan to buy it. I was at the petrol station. It was there for £2.50. I thought, why not?
Robert Patterson, Crackdeal says, yes, our Pats. Thanks for that. So you read it all?
No, just the first one.
No, you read all of that first book?
No, I didn't finish it. I was just as a joke at that event. But remember I told you I was cleaning out my shit? And I found it? Like, that was one of the things I found. Did
you think to yourself, I should read this? This is great stuff.
I thought this would be a fucking great prop one day.
Let's see. What the fuck, Suzumu? I don't know. How would you find this character stuff on this wiki? Sucks. Male descendant, brown relationships. Oh, here we go.
What are you doing?
Kurakami, clubmate, love. No, that's the clubmate. It just says clubmate. I'm looking up the wiki for this to see what the relationship is. I'm pretty sure they're cousins.
Kurakami is not the relation. It's Tsubakiko.
Sorry, Tsubakiko. Yeah. As a child, she designed perfect wife. What? Okay, she met a man. Is she called Mr. Right, I better not read this. This is going places.
You're gonna fucking spoil something, man.
I just need the relationship. Ah, it doesn't say. Fuck it. I thought they were cousins. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, let's continue. Yeah, that's what happened in the last playthrough. I wish somebody would miss their idol classes for me. Sad times. Maybe I should go punch a tree in my back garden or something. Google, are you gonna start punching trees?
When we got the shed in the back garden, we cut down some trees which were behind, right?
Yep.
And we got told off for it.
Yeah, do you not need to get approval for stuff like that nowadays?
Yeah, but...
Some places have weird rules, like, I think where I live, there's like, you need to have a certain number of trees in your garden. I don't know, it's like really specific to my area. I don't know, there's weird rules about that apparently, depending on where you live.
It really depends on your local borough, because like...
specific rules for the borough, specific rules for the area you live in, depending on whoever originally owned the land at the beginning as well. It's like,
oh yeah, if it's fucking listed or some shit, don't touch it because you'll get super fucked.
I mean, if it's an ancient tree, I'd be very reluctant to cut it anyway. Apparently there's some trees are can be like thousands and thousands of years old. So
yeah. Oh, I need to I've been to this arboretum. Fucking hell, I'm talking about the arboretum. I've been to this arboretum near in the Cotswolds that I like to go to every now and then. It's about 200 miles away from me. But it's really cool there because it's a park now. But it used to be like private land owned by some sort of local lord. Mm-hmm. And he imported trees from all around the world and planted them there. And you go there and they're fucking massive, stretching into the sky. And every time I go there, I come back to London, I look at these trees and they look like fucking twigs sticking out the ground.
Do you go there to spend just a day, or do you spend a weekend, or what?
Sometimes I like to go and just spend like a weekend or a few days in the Cotswolds. And yeah, I book a hotel and I go there.
Really, on your own?
Yeah, by myself.
Man, I never do shit like that. I'm too afraid of realizing my loneliness by going anywhere. I know it's stupid, but it's the thing that prevents me from going abroad a lot, because
what are you even talking about? Going by yourself is great. I'm chilling in this area. I'm in the hotel room. What do? I go and do whatever I want.
I'm just not used to that. Not for holidays, and I know I should. I'm not saying this is
going abroad. I would not recommend going abroad on your own, though. You should definitely keep someone with you because, danger.
I don't know. If someone stabs me abroad, I suppose no one's gonna care. It's alright. Just be a story. Stupid Scotsman was around in the wrong corner of Japan and got attacked by the Yakuza because he was asking for a waifu or something.
Oh, the Yakuza's not going to attack you. You don't need to worry about that.
No, I think they're more respectful at it. They don't mess around with the foreigners unless you're messing around with them. But anyway, I could imagine myself doing some stupid, going into like a Yakuza run bar or something like that. Be like, can I have some orange juice? They're like, who the fuck are you? But yeah, I don't know. I need to go on holiday, man. I've not been abroad. I've not been on holiday properly for years and years. I have no life. I need to get a life.
I haven't been abroad for a long time either. Kind of want to.
Well, if you ever plan to go anywhere cool, tell me, because I have no life and I have all the time. I want to go to Japan again if I could. That would be great. I think they've opened up now. I think
they have. They have opened up.
Yeah, I just need any excuse, man. The last time I went, it was just because a friend of mine was like, "Do you want to go to Japan?" I went, "Yeah, I don't give a shit." I will move mountains to go. Crack Deal saying they don't attack civilians. Yeah. Do you know what? I never had any worry when I was in Japan last time. Well, first of all, I don't think I came across anyone that was noticeably Yakuza, whatever that means. And it was actually really safe. It felt safe. Unless money is involved, yeah. And like we went around, like a lot of the places didn't take card. Now this might be different now, but we used cash everywhere. And when we were reading up about Japan at that time, which is back in like, this is more than 10 years ago, it was saying that they use cash. Cash is still king there.
I think that's still the case.
Yeah, they're very reluctant. Like, and they're very advanced, but in certain ways, they're very reluctant to like move on. And one of them's cash,
and the other is facts.
Your favorite. Gallic Bread X is saying if they don't have cool back tattoos, they're probably not Yakuza. That is true. Which is also, I think, why anyone with tattoos is usually banned from going to the hot spring stuff.
I do need to play one of the Yakuza games because I believe it makes a point that modern youngers are refusing the tattoos now. It's becoming an old sort of tradition that isn't being followed.
It's extremely elaborate and the tattoos are massive. Probably not cheap.
Yeah.
But also, that's you marked, isn't it? And if you, I don't know.
I also think like in modern times, Yakuza have been somewhat criminalized more. So there's a fall in numbers.
Yeah. And it's easy to get caught, isn't it? Police just takes your shirt off. Yeah, you're definitely Yakuza. Because most people do not get those type of tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're like super elaborate tattoos that basically say, yeah, I'm fucking Yakuza. So yeah, I'm not surprised by that. And maybe they've just fallen in hard times. If they're more criminalized as well, it makes it harder to thrive as a organization.
Yeah.
And we live in the world of fucking TikTok. God, I can't imagine too many people going, I'm going to be Yakuza and going down that lifeline instead of I'm going to be a dipshit on TikTok and dance to music. Like I've seen clips, you see clips of people, so like someone filming someone else filming the person dancing, and without the music and all that, and when they're just dancing out in public, it looks so fucking bad. It's hilarious. It's like, this is the world we live in, guys. This is where the 2023 fucking, yeah, I'm just gonna continue being an old man complaining, but hey, if people are entertained, I don't know. Having said that, let's
carry on.
Thingy on Kanai more. Wait, not Kanai, whatever, all of them. You've been coming more.
わかりやすいですね。
まあ確かにスズムンって可愛いしクールだし
それでいて頼もしいし。
He's super reliable. How? What has he done to make him super reliable besides?
The thing that gets me is she said he's got both cuteness and coolness. Now, generally, you only have one.
I used to hate when some women would be like, "Oh, you're so cute," when I was younger. And I was like, well, I fucking hate being called cute. I don't get
bet
called.
You want that.
No, I'm quite happy. I hate it. And sometimes people go cute in a fucking annoying way, which really pissed me off as well. Character saying, Ash, when are you going on TikTok? I've already got a TikTok account. I just posted.
Oh yeah.
I just posted some shorts in it and they did terribly. But you won't find me dancing on TikTok yet, not unless times get harder. The bills get more expensive. Maybe I'll dance on TikTok for likes and give me £1, give me a flower. What is it? A rose? There's some weird way of giving people money. It's some bullshit thing. It's like a rose is $1 and there's some other things that you can give to people as gifts. Some weird bullshit. I'm just reminded of that guy in this old Simpson episodes who used to be like, this old man just ate what he used to be, as he dances with his trousers down. Do you remember that?
No.
Was that The Simpsons or something else?
I have no idea. I'm not the guy to talk to about The Simpsons because I haven't seen so much of it. I've seen bits here and there.
I've watched a lot of the older episodes from like fucking God. How long has The Simpsons been going on for?
Because we didn't have the channels when I was much younger for The Simpsons. Now I've got fucking Disney Plus and all of Simpsons is on it apparently, but I just can't really muster to watch myself to watch it.
The Simpsons is on Disney Plus. Oh, they did buy Fox.
Yeah.
Fuck! I forgot that. Oh well. I need to cancel my Disney Plus subscription. I don't use it, and I don't want to fucking. I need to just like not waste money.
I've got a year for free. So.
Oh yeah, because you fucking. That's how I got into this. I was supposed to get a year for free, and then they fucking like, oh, you need to have an account for this, and I signed up for the account, and then they fucking charged me. I was like, you bastards! Fuck you, Disney.
I don't know how that happened to you, but yeah, I got.
Because it was a stupid process. They didn't have a proper process for like.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck Disney, man. I bet you they bet on that bullshit. Fucking Disney. Anyway. And I'm paying for it and not even watch. I only went for it to watch She-Hulk, which was hilariously bad, and I'd say worth the money. And then I fucking held on to it because I'm a lazy shit.
It was definitely fun to be part of the zeitgeist for that show.
Yeah. I enjoy it, man. Just like Velma, I'm glad I watched that. It was great in the first couple of episodes, but it wasn't as shit in the later episodes.
That, man. I really could not get into that. That felt like suffering to watch it.
Well, I guess you have ways of. You like to make yourself suffer by playing Devil May Cry 3 in turbo mode and then taking on.
Where's the suffering in that?
Mate, I was watching you. It was suffering.
Hang on. No, you have to bear in mind there's a difference between suffering and frustration, and that frustration is a good type of frustration because it's like I need to do better. It's not like fuck this.
But you were also making your life harder because you hadn't leveled up your devil trigger, or
I haven't slept.
Yeah.
It's 4 a.m.
So you're a masochist, okay? You're a masochist in a different way for that, and that's not to say you're not enjoying it, but yeah.
I enjoy my action games.
You're a masochist. Yeah, you're enjoying it. You love the pain. You love that type of pain. Anyway, I like the pain of watching shit.
Look, when I do my next compilation, you just look at some really cool shit and you realize, yeah, this is a really good game. I could sum it up in just a minute or two, right? Just the feeling of what it's like, and when you hit that feeling, it's amazing.
Mate,
when you're playing a great game.
I'm not questioning this, that your enjoyment of it, right? I'm not saying that. I get it, right? I don't feel that same thing, but I get it. I'm just saying you're a masochist in a different way. I'm a masochist for watching shit TV.
Masochist in the worst possible way, then, man. What the fuck? I don't understand what was so good. I watched it with you the first couple of episodes.
I loved it. It was so stupid.
And it was horrendously awful. I was like, what the fuck are you making me watch? I spent 50 minutes with you watching that shit, and it felt like, it's too bad. I was like, I'm not carrying on with that.
I fucking loved it. It was bad.
It was
It was
terrible.
dumpster fire bad. It was brilliant.
It was terrible. I don't know why that's an incentive for you to keep watching it.
Oh, beautifully shit. I actually went out of my way to fucking find the episodes online because you couldn't easily watch them in the UK.
No, we don't have HBO.
No. But it was worth it. And then I was watching other people talk about it and it's hilarious. It's like, I felt like I was part of the zeitgeist at that point. There you go.
I think Crack Deal is dying in the chat. He says, get on with the game for fuck's sake.
Oh yeah,
Magic Kuriri.
Kureen. Oh my god, you're a simp now for
I think both Crack Dealer and I have become fans of Riria.
No, I like adult Riria. I don't like or whatever she
That's
is.
what
Teenager.
I'm talking about.
I don't like the
I
kid.
don't know
the
Cleaning
Kureen.
Lily. I know this one.
Well,
ちょっと気になっちゃう男子だよね。
he's just the most plain ass milk toast god, whatever.
わかります。すすはら先輩ってどこか他の男子と違うんですよね。
What?
Just got notification. Fucking Panenkek has put up a video.
Who's Panencake?
He's that guy who did the Mario 64 video where he goes, let's talk about parallel universes.
I have not seen that video, I don't think.
It's quite popular a while ago. Anyway, don't mind me. It's just I was surprised to see that notification pop up.
Tell me when Down the Rabbit Hole comes with another video. I'm waiting for that.
Will do.
Or what's it? Frederick Knudsen? Knudsen?
Yeah.
あはは。あつたくんが賑やかだから余計そう感じちゃうかもね。
That's a good point, actually. Adsta makes everyone look normal and better in comparison.
暑苦しいあつたくんがいるからスズムンの涼しさが際立つ。
Garlic Bread X says, I need my dose of half A presses.
Yeah.
What?
That's what he does. That's what Panencake does. He counts the amount of times he presses the A button to beat the game. And he tries to minimize it. In fact, I think he's at like 0 now.
What? Why? Why the A button in particular?
Look, man, everyone gets their own certain thing. The A button is the jump button. So basically, he's trying to minimize the amount of times you have to jump as Mario.
Oh, no, that makes sense.
And half A button, I think, refers to the fact that it's a negative edge command. So you press the button and then let go.
It's when you let go, it jumps?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So sometimes he holds it, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, sometimes in fighting games they do the same thing where it's negative edge. So like what you can do is you press the button, like the punch button while you're doing the stick motion. So with Ryu, what you'll do is you'll do the press the button, you'll do the punch, but you're still holding it, then you'll let go. And if you've done the stick motion with the right timing, that will also count as an input, and so he'll do a Hadouken or a Shoryuken. It's a way of making things easier.
Plus the negative edge, there's less movement required before it's triggered. When if you're pressing the button, there's more give in the button being pressed before it triggers potentially. I don't know if that has an effect. Because negative edge, you've already depressed it, right? And to let go is a very quick action.
Yeah.
Whereas to press a button, arguably slower, depending on how much movement there is between the button, pressing the button before it actually activates the trigger of the switch underneath it. Anyway.
Yeah, but we could talk about this another time, yeah, potentially, but I need to look more into it as well.
Yeah, I mean, I've been looking at buttons and stuff, but also I did, when I did a little bit of game development bullshit, it does make you think about stuff like that. Anyway, I am never gonna make a game. I keep wanting to, and I need to. We all chuckled. Riria and Minobi both nodded when I said Adsta was still cute in his own way. Aw, see, this is it. It's the fucking like thingy. What's the word for it? Condescending. Oh, you're still cute. Fuck off.
でもさ、いいの？裏配だっけ？芸能人って恋愛禁止じゃないの？
Flower high or whatever. Damn, can I?
恋愛じゃないです。尊敬とか信用です。
I'm not in love with them. I just want some of his suit.
ヒコチーだってスズムンとは親戚関係なんでしょ？
Told you!
いとこ同士は結婚できないんじゃなかったっけ？
So, that's it, she is his cousin, yes.
Tsubakiko, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't...
Well, at least the game answered us. He couldn't find it, but yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm chuffed it's fucking confirmed it. Look at Kanai fucking
Rubbing
putting
the
off
salt in for everyone, yeah.
Well, she's like, yous are all fucked. You got no chance. You're his cousin, so get bent. And you have some sort of signed contract where you can't even touch another boy unless it's someone who's bought your CD.
So by process of elimination, the winner is Kanai.
And at heart, he likes. Oh, that would be horrible for Rhea, but she's just like, I heard he likes the shorter girls because she is shorter out of the three of them. I don't know what his preference is.
スズムとはもっと浸透が離れてるから結婚ももう満タイタイ。
What, they're second cousins or something? Wait, how does that make it okay? Is no hey problema lema?
Wait, so what are they? Are they removed or something?
It might be. What's a cousin once removed? It's your second cousin.
It has to do. No, I looked into it. It has to do with generations. So, how do I explain it?
Is it that your
Let's
parents and their parents are cousins?
Yeah, I believe that is the case. So then their kids are your first cousin once removed?
Yeah, I hate
think-
that fucking term. It's weird.
I don't know what fucking second cousins are then. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, maybe their parents are first cousins. It's alright. Our parents are cousins, but we're not that closely related, so we can bang. Okay, Tsubakiko. Wait, whatever. Remember when Kiko fucking like told off that gang that was picking on Toy? Remember when she became hard ass?
I've been wanting more moments like that. I'm
Yeah,
like, come on.
Where is that?
I know you're awesome.
Oh my god. Wait, I'm just looking at my YouTube studio. It says concurrent viewers -1.
That is what? That doesn't make any sense.
Wait, I'm gonna fucking screenshot this because you're not gonna. I can't believe this. What's going on here? I'm so shit that my concurrent viewer number is -1. This is perfect. This is an Ash Manning stream. Anyway.
じゃなくて別に私はスズムにそういう感情は
Shut up. We know you are.
へえお二人ともそうなんだねならよかった
I can't help it. I actually like all of their personalities.
They're alright, man.
They're all likable.
Yeah. I like how Kanai is a bit more deceitful, a bit more...
And a bit of the sly one going on.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna get him, he's mine, bitches.
男子とかはあんまり興味がないオイラなんだけどさ
Shut up.
スズムンだけは気になっちゃって
What an arsey way to say... I don't find guys interesting at all, really, but Susan was special.
二人が恋愛対象じゃないって言うならオイラが先にお手つきしちゃおっかな
Yes,
She
because...
does that. She calls herself Oira. Yeah.
I'm just gonna call dibs. Yeah, that's how that works.
す
Oh.
みません手が滑
Extreme
って
close up.
拭いていたツボが
Oh, the bitch face story.
私は足が
Oh.
肘が先輩の溝落ちに
Oh my god.
Oh, this guy does not deserve this.
What are you talking about?
Like, he doesn't deserve all the
Fine.
attention.
Oh, fuck that. I'm enjoying the entertainment.
The LCSC had gotten a lot livelier since Suzumu joined. And we're gonna ignore his friend. Was it Atsuma? Just fucking ignore him totally. No one gives a shit. He's just an accessory.
He
It's-
yells too much.
Great! Yes. It seemed the others were aware of just how big of an impact he had on us all. Most boys our age were some form of pathetic irritating, or just playing out of touch with their emotions. What the fuck? What is this fucking shade they're throwing on all boy kind? I was just as interested in romance as any other girl my age, but I'd hardly ever met anyone as cool and dignified as Suzumu.
Who's talking?
Yeah. I was kind of wondering this. Which girl is this? Is it Kanai? Because she was the last one.
Oh no!
But also cool and dignified. He just doesn't say much and keeps quiet. Maybe I should learn a lesson from this. Don't talk much, Ashmanix. Shut up and keep quiet, and then people might think you're mysterious and dignified.
Nah, man, people just don't talk to you. Or they try to talk to you and be like, hey, mate, you should open up. I'm like, no thanks. Man.
Do you know what I say to people? And I say to people, I warn them in advance. If people are like, oh, you don't talk much or whatever, you're not talking much. I said, if I start talking, I won't stop, and you'll prefer when I wasn't talking. And they just kind of look at me funny, and I'm like, I'm not lying. I know. You
don't want to open that can of worms.
I know, because then I start talking shit, and then you get what you get here, and they're just like, oh man, what the fuck.
Alright, Garlic Protect says, I think Kanai. So, yeah, it could be Kanai. If Susahara gets the harem, at least let the other guy get the teacher.
Oh my god, I'd be so jealous of the guy if he got the teacher. The teacher. Great! But the teacher should be, I'd be like, no teacher, what are you doing? You shouldn't be going out with your students, that's bad. I was just as interested in, I'd read this. We all had our types, but one thing was for sure. Suzumu got top scorers amongst all of us in the LCSE. Look at you scoring him. Oh, it's almost like you're...
Care to explain your evaluation, please?
He's quiet and says nice things to us. I mean, that's it really, isn't it? They've seen him punch a tree, so he's got some sort of inner strength. I don't know, like he's got a strength that you can't easily see. He's not like super bulky, but he's... I don't know, man. It's anime protagonist syndrome. That's what I call it. Of course, we didn't let our chatting get in the way of work. We were good at double tasking. Double tasking? Oh, look at you multitasking. Oh yes, apparently that's a thing that you can do. We met up with Suzumu and Atsuta, and by the time evening approached, we had finished sorting out and cleaning the rummage sale goods without a hitch. Ah, sunset. That is a beautiful sunset. Teacher!
みんなお疲れ様。いよいよバザー本番も来週となりました。
And I said this before that she gives me what's her name? Marine?
She gives you vibes of like Marine, a Hosha Marine from Hololive.
Yeah, and I think she's hilarious. I like her, so...
Marine is great, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind going out with Marine, right? That type of that personality. At least the one that she shows is a her VTuber persona. She seems like she'd be a good laugh.
Yeah, absolutely.
バザーだけでいいのにな。なんで変なのまで引き受けちゃうんだか。社会地域奉仕貢献部だからじゃないでしょうか。
We're the local community service club. What a fucking name.
でもお泊まり会がちょっぴりワクワクだね。
Wait, you've got sleepover? What? Sleepover?
俺の場合はむしろ家からの方が近いんだがな。
Oh, so you're not getting to sleep over with the girls? That oh well, Natsuya, what a shame.
そうだね。夏くんの場合、家が会場の真ん中も同然だね。
The Iwaimoto Shopping District Association would be sponsoring an event next week called the Iwaimoto Happy Fun Carnival. Lovely. Happy fun.
Why does that sound like something out of like fucking South Park?
Because they've used it's like double two words.
Happy fun.
Happy fun.
Yeah.
Happy, got joy. The LCSC would be in charge of its rummage sale. Any earnings would be going to charities, of course, but apparently that wasn't enough community service for us. So we were also supposed to get up early to stand around and prevent illegal bike parking during the shopping district's parade. What a job. Who's going to listen to a bunch of school kids? Oh, you can't park your bike there. Fuck off, kid. But then again, this is Japan, not the UK, so.
なんでたまゆんそんな仕事まで引き受けちゃうんだか。
Is she trying to impress some guy or something? I wouldn't be surprised.
Shut up! 地域に貢献、社長こぶって素晴らしい。顧問は一体誰かしら。私、ちやほや。
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
As I
that's
said-
totally like Marine right there.
yeah, as I said, I like this teacher. She's hilarious. She'd be a well good laugh. Also, she's up with fucking 4chan green text bullshit.
グレイトなほど先生の私利私欲全開だぜ。
She's got it right, man. She needs to find a partner in life.
こういう素直なとこ見習いたいよね。
Yeah, the older you get, the less you give a shit about pretending to be something you're not. And you're just like, nah, I need anime.
褒めてもらえることを期待しての奉仕だっていけないことじゃないと思うよ。
Give me the praise. Make me feel like I'm not a waste of carbon.
そうそう。やらない善よりやる偽善ってね。
I mean, at the end of the
Finished off
day-
green text with the question marks and then profit.
Profit? I mean, yeah, you do these things to make yourself feel good. If you didn't feel like you were doing something right that made you feel good in some level, you wouldn't do it.
人間、褒められることを期待しなきゃ何事もやる気出ませんしね。
Yes, give me praise. Actually, no, don't give me praise. Give me fucking money.
布川さんはマスク着用でバザーの準備のお手伝いをお願いね。
Why? Because she's famous.
芸能人だからね。目立つ仕事はできないよね。
What? She can't be seen doing charity work? What are you fucking talking about?
ステージ以外でマジカルリリーをストーキングする不届き野郎は俺のグレートナックルでぶちのめしてやるぜ。
I don't know why I don't have much faith in his great knuckle.
I want to see it.
グレートナ
I
ック
want
ル
to
っ
see him
て
try to punch
呼び
someone
出しコスト
who
3のカードだっけ？
Don't you need to tribute
Okay.
3 monsters to summon Great Knuckle to the field? Wait, is he
It's
referencing a
like
game?
Magic the Gathering.
そうだぜスサラ。お前は覚えるのが早いな。さすがはグレートな男。
Fucking
自
hell,
転
that's it.
車を
You need
止めよう
to
と
chill
する人
sometimes.
にグレートナックルしちゃダメだからね。
What if it would be hooligans too sharp though?
You just run away. There have been many cases of Suzuda Station commuters illegally parking their bikes in the old shopping district just next door.
Garlic Bread X says he needs to be in a fighting game and all his moves need to have great in their name. I agree.
It had become such a problem that the administration finally ran out of patience and designated the shopping district a crackdown zone for illegal bike parking. But the lawbreakers weren't going to let that stop them. They simply left the old shopping district and turned their sights on the nearby Iwaihime shopping district instead. Unattended bikes would get in the way of the parade through the shopping district. So they asked for us to get up early and patrol the sidewalk to ensure that the streets could stay clean for at least the day of the parade. Of course, this would be a joint job with the Shopping District Association, though they were originally supposed to do it themselves. As for why Miss Hinagata accepted a job like this in the first place...
なので早朝の仕事に備えて前夜はお泊まり会を決行して親睦も深めちゃいましょう。
So you're gonna have girls and boys sleep over in a mixed kind of sleepover party thing. That's a dangerous thing to do, Hinagata, with teenagers. She really just wanted to have a sleepover now that we had 2 members to liven up the place. What, because we have 2 guys? Wait,
Yeah, it's true. The guys are new, aren't they?
but Natsuya's not going because he lives close to the place anyway.
So it's just Suzumu.
Wait, has the teacher got the hots for Suzumu? Oh god. No teacher, no. But there's no way the school would allow one without good reason. So she's fucking engineered this whole thing just to have a sleepover? I mean, fair enough. So she volunteered for an early morning security job to give her the justification she needed. Does she not have friends? Could she...
Why are you asking this question?
Like, if she wanted to have a sleepover, why did she have a sleepover?
I'm
with...
just saying, look at how she talks and think about that.
Look, she doesn't look like a reprobate like I do, right? She looks normal. And she's not, like, she seems like a decent person. She just has a 4chan obsession. Nothing wrong with that. She could have plenty of friends. Caliber Dex, poor lonely teacher. Yeah, if there are any lonely teachers out there that look similar to Miss Hinagata and have that sense of humor, hit me up. Long story short, this was 120% the result of Miss Hinagata's selfishness. Where are they? At a cafe?
This looks like a restaurant, yeah.
Crackdealer says, yeah, I said it before, that's how you end up fucking your student. It is dangerous, isn't it? To have a sleepover with your students seems like a really bad idea if you're the only adult keeping an eye on them as a teacher.
You might say she's orchestrating it.
I hope not. That would be super... I liked the dynamic of Persona 5 where you felt like the teacher was being... The teacher wasn't purposely trying to get in a relationship. It was more kind of the other way around in circumstance. I don't like it if the teacher's being a predator though. It's kind of bad.
Which is also in Persona 5.
What? The teacher wasn't being a predator?
The other
Oh shit,
teacher.
the other dude. It's interesting how, yeah, he got vilified because he was an actual scumbag.
Because he did what you said. He was being a predator. Whereas the other one is the student who goes after the teacher. Or rather, the player goes after the teacher.
I thought you meant player as in player instead of player of the game.
Main
yes.
character is the player, so yeah.
When I saw the teacher in a maid outfit, there's no fucking way in hell that I was not going to go the teacher route. Fucking love that teacher. Anyway.
ちょっと女子力的にどうかと思います。
Cracked, you're saying, if only she knew of the existence of great sexy British boomer Ash. Make it Scottish. That might make it sound a bit more sexy. A lot of people like Scottish stuff.
せっかく男子がいるんですよ。ここで料理の腕を見せなくてどうするんですか。
I wonder if I used to get, whenever I'd go down to the Big Smoke, go down to London, people do say, oh, it's got a Scottish accent. And a lot of the time it would make me feel self-conscious because I'm usually just trying to, like, I don't know, pay for groceries or some shit. But, you know, people do seem to appreciate it. I think in America they really appreciate it as well. Wait, we finally got boys around, so isn't this a time we should be showing off our cooking skills? Oh, Riria knows a way to a man's heart. Belly.
カレーって女子力ないかな。レトルトじゃなくても。
I mean, curry doesn't need to be feminine. Curry, it's good. Go for it.
ちょっとポイントは低いんじゃないかと。
What the fuck are you gonna make then?
ほんじゃリディアンは何を作る？まあ和洋どっちで攻めるかですが、和風なら渋く煮物系で、洋風なら手ごねハンバーグとか定番。
What the fuck is hamburger? It's like a steak in a bun? What is hamburger steak?
Hamburger steak. I mean, hamburg steak is the Japanese thing, right?
What, steak in a bun?
No, hamburg steak is just served like it is, just by itself.
Oh.
But if you're going Western, a hamburger steak? I mean, just call it a hamburger.
Wait, but it's not steak. It's minced meat.
I
So like,
know.
I don't understand what is
talking about.
I have to Google this because I see this in anime a lot, and I'm like, what the fuck is hamburger steak?
I'm talking about Hamburg.
Hamburg is where hamburgers originated from, supposedly. Right, Hamburg steak. Steak made from ground meat and usually served with rice rather than buns. So what? A meatball?
You might call it a steak.
It's a
Garlic
steak
Predator
made from
said
ground
over there,
meat, though.
Hamburgu. That's how they say it. Hamburgu.
Wait, I'm looking at an example here and it looks like a meatball. Like minced meat put into a ball shape. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna make you meatballs. Fair enough. Go for it. No buns. I want buns, son.
おお、家庭的でポイントがアップアップっぽい。
Is that the epitome of cooking? Western cooking in Japan? Making meatball? One meatball.
男子は綺麗なのより家庭的なのが好きだそうだからね。お主、やるの。
What are you talking about? These are teenagers. They don't give a shit.
Is she lying?
What, she's trying to undermine them? She's gonna come in some like really nice outfit to show off her looks or something, and she'll be like, haha, you thought cooking would help them. I just bought McDonald's. That's all these guys want. Or KFC.
一応、小学校の時にお料理教室に通ってましたんで。
You took a cooking class in elementary school to just impress boys? Fair play.
ほんじゃ、リリアンが料理担当。オイラは配膳担当ってことで一つ。
Right, what is
構いませんけど、
do?
男子のポイント。私は全部独り占めですよ。
This is Suzuhara doesn't deserve this. This is hilarious.
私的には鈴原先輩にアピールできるチャンスなのでありがたいですけど。
She's grabbing her hair again.
Is that supposed to be a sign that someone's into you, if a woman's into you, if they're like playing with their hair while talking to you? I can't remember.
I mean, generally, yeah, but it's just something I've noticed that she does a lot in this.
I mean, she has the longest... Actually, Kanai's hair is quite long. She just has it in pigtails.
Yeah.
却下オイラにも見せ場のある料理じゃないと部長権限で否決する。
Oh, fuck off, Kanai. You can't veto everything like the US and the UK. For dinner the night of the sleepover, we'd be using the home economics classroom. Wait. You get to use the home economics classroom to do cooking for yourselves? That seems like a violation of the use of the economics room. For us girls, this was the perfect chance to show off our feminine charms. Okay. The LCSC was having a meeting at a fast food joint in the shopping district to decide what to cook. Yes, this is a very empty fast food place where you're standing and not sitting down because reasons.
そうだ、男子に食べたいものを聞いてみるのはどうかな。
Crack Dealer is saying, I want Kiko to be a side character only. Oh, no need for a plotline dedicated to her.
Because you don't want anything bad to happen to her, right? That's why.
Yeah, nothing bad has happened yet, has it? She did see someone that jumped off of the platform? Or was gonna jump off the platform as at the very beginning?
No, she was imagining jumping off the platform herself.
Oh yeah. I think
In a sort of like a why not do this sort of way.
Yeah, something's gonna come about from that. That was foreshadowing, definitely.
男子の食べたいものなんてどうせ大したもんじゃないと思うよ。
Not like they're gonna suggest anything that'll take real effort. Isn't that a good thing? If they're just like make something simple? What the hell, man?
すずむ、好きな食べ物とかってある？
Wait, where the fuck was he when they were talking about trying to impress him? Was he sitting there the whole time? When they're
Yeah,
talking?
but he's blank as fuck, so it's fine.
He was like, sorry, were you guys talking? I'm just so used to people talking about me around me that I just ignore them.
何でも好きだよ。
出ましたね。女泣かせの一言。
To be fair, that is kind of annoying. If I'm like, oh, what do you want to do? Whatever, do whatever, and then you pick the thing I get annoyed about though is if you do pick something and then that person goes, oh, this sucks. And like you said whatever, it's your fucking fault. Crack's saying wood logs, splinters, leaves.
ないですよ。何でも感謝して食べます。
Fuck off, Suzu. Fuck off. I don't. There's nothing I
This is
don't
a
like.
man with no personality at all.
Yeah, he's bland as fuck. This is not a good thing. He's just like, I'll eat whatever. Right, I'm gonna make you fucking fish and chips. Right?
Mate, that's a delicacy. What are you
great
talking about?
British fucking tradition. Gonna fry a fish and chips and put it on with salt. There you go.
セロリと
Have you
か
ever
ピー
fried
マン
fish?
でも平気なわけ？
No. I don't. I haven't. But I've had fried fish.
さすがはスサラ。好き嫌いがねえとはグレートな男だぜ。
Natsu, you just say anything. I mean, he would. Fucking Suzuhara could literally just pull his trousers down now, take a shit on the table, and you'd find something good to say about it.
ノット待
That's
て。
great.
その攻撃に俺の計略カード
He did a great shoot.
が発動だ。
Trap
あ
card.
や
What?
られた。夏くんは強いな。
Are they playing a game right now? Is that what this is?
ちょっと男子、カードゲームで遊んでないで。
Yes.
Playing fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Garlic Bread X is saying they could all tell him that they're in love with him, and he'd just say, "Oh, is that so?" As if nothing happened. Yeah, he. God. Like, I'm disappointed in Suzuhara. He has like fuck all personality. A strange obsession with trees, though.
なんでも好き、
Yeah.
じゃあ参考にならないね。質問の仕方を変えたらいいと思います。
Why don't you just put him on the spot? Say, what's his favorite food?
ねえ、鈴原先輩。お嫁さんにするならどんなタイプの女性が好きですか？
I was actually going to suggest this as well. Not this specific question, but why don't you just put him on the spot also and say, what type of girl do you like?
Do you know what? Garlic Bread X here has said they could all tell him they're in love with him, and he'll just say, "Oh, is that so?" As if nothing happened. Do you know what? I'm pretty certain he did that already with someone. One of the girls, not all of them, but
Which one? Was it?
it wasn't Tsubakiko. Surely not.
No, I don't think she said to him. I know he's obsessed with Toy,
Yeah.
and that was the thing. Like the first story.
Oh no, he said he loves her, and she was like, really?"
What are you gonna do for me? I've been waiting 500 years. You're 500 years too late, bitch. And he's like, I will protect you for however long it takes, even if I have to train for 2,000 years or some nonsense. Then he gets his
Punching
ass
trees.
fucking handed to him by everything and dies. And I'm like, you pathetic piece of
Nice.
shit. She's really gonna drop that landline on him now. Landmine?
俺の熱さについてこられる熱い女がいいぜ。
Nobody asked you, Natsuya, but fair enough.
夏代お兄ちゃんらしいね。でもリリー、暑いのは苦手なの。
Passion can be a bit overwhelming for a little. What? You don't want passion?
She does still call him Big Bro as well, or Oni-chan rather.
Oni-chan!
No! I'm great!
To be fair, that would be a massive turn off for me if he kept on fucking shouting great and ungreat all the time. That doesn't exactly make me moist, let's just say that much.
Carry on.
スズモンはどんなタイプの子と結婚したいわけ？
Tell it.
What can I? Come on. See if he says toy, that'd be based. Oh, full. We're saying a full
We
figure.
got some leg shots. It's
No,
rare.
no feet though. Kixo's disappointed.
身の丈に合った普通の子でいいよ。
Fuck off!
Fucking
Suzumu!
hell, man! What
You
the fuck kind of
fucking
response is that? I swear.
He's fucking bland as fuck.
Oh, no personality. Nothing.
Suzume, you fucking suck, man.
どんな人であっても生涯を共に過ごしたいと誓い合えたならきっと素敵だと思うから。
He fucking sucks.
普通の子というのは家庭的な庶民的な女の子という解釈でよろしいですか？
Let's just insert my type in there.
まあそういうことなのかな。
Fucking hell! What is this? That's the most non-committal answer to a shit question. I swear to you.
He is the worst type of protagonist. The one
What
that
the
doesn't make a
fuck?
fucking choice. What a shithead.
Also, I feel like this fucking situation has gone so bad that Tsubakiko's head has warped. There's something not right about the way she looks right now.
As her eyes are slightly looking... They're slightly parted, the pupils.
Yeah.
Crack Dealer's saying, shush, Ash, just end the stream here. And Garlic Bread said, just look at a mirror and you'll fall in love. Crack Dealer's saying, I'm gonna dye my hair green and apply white face paint. And just say...
I thought you fell into a tub of industrial waste.
Just say, and just keep on saying we live in a society.
進は家庭的な女の子が好み。
No, you've
He
just...
hasn't said anything. You're
you've-
making assumptions. You're filling in the gaps.
You've inferred that. You've literally just said that to him and he went, okay, and then she's like, okay, that's what it is.
つまり肉じゃがとか焼き鮭とかそういうのが好きってことかね？
None of you has
To be fair,
paid
those sound
attention.
really nice.
Wait, grilled
Those do sound really
salmon,
nice.
meat and potato stew. Mmm.
なるほど。傾向はわかりました。
No, you don't. He was just like, I guess so. She put that those words in his mouth. She's like, are you into that type? And he's like,
先輩方、ここは一つ勝負としませんか？
Could you imagine this?
It's gonna be a fucking cooking contest. This always happens. Fucking hell.
Could you imagine
Who
this?
can't cook out this lot?
Could you imagine not being aware that your friends, you've got these 3 friends that are like totally into you, you don't know about this, and then they're having this massive fucking cooking fight, food wars style cook-off, right? And they give the food to you and you're just like, oh, this is alright. Totally unaware to any of this.
That's how this is gonna go. They're gonna all cook it. We'll probably get accurate results from Atsuta, but our dude, fucking Suzumu, he'll take a sip or bite or whatever and be like, I think that's okay.
He'll say, this is great, this is great. It could be fucking poison, he'll be like, this is great.
勝負って？
Ah, Tsubakiko's back. Thank God.
まさか3人でそれぞれおかずを1品ずつ作るとか？
Okay,
I mean-
Crack Dealer says, can you imagine voice acting as Suzumu? Yeah, it must be boring as fuck. Garlic Bread says, Kanae's cooking is gonna get stuck on a paper plate.
Oh,
You remember
that is a low blow, Garlic Bread Eggs. That is low, man. Oh, I forgot about that. Fuck, that is bad.
そうです。鈴原先輩に誰のおかずが一番美味しかったか決めてもらいます。勝ったら何かあんの？
His suit.
お泊まり会当日、満天の星空の下、先輩と二人きりで屋上デートをお膳立てってのはいかがです？
Have you asked him?
Yeah, if any of you actually asked for permission to make this the prize, are you objectifying Suzuhara? Shocking.
リリアちゃんってば、むっちゃ大胆で私真っ赤真っ赤だ。
Oh man, Tsubakiko's gonna melt into a puddle on the floor.
おいこら、プラハイは恋愛禁止じゃないのか。
Crack Dealer's disappointed. He's like, where's Toy?
She's
恋
not
愛
here.
じゃない
She's
で
not
す。
part of the
親愛です。
Was it
To be honest,
LCSC?
Toy was the most forward of them, right? Did she not have a second persona that basically tried to bang Suzuhara?
Yeah, but she's also probably off with her current fiance sucking his toes or something.
The taste of salty feet in the morning.
それに二人きりだからこそ話せることってあると思うんです。
It's like, oh, have you been walking? No, I'm gonna stop.
私は
Thank
芸
God
能
for
人
that
の
one.
クリス・リーダーと
I
して
could
対
feel
戦する
myself
にはどうする
starting to cringe.
You're
As
the
you were
feet.
talking.
You're a man of the foot. What are you cringing about? You should be loving it.
What are you talking about? Making assumptions like that, man. Just carry on.
二人きりでおほタイタン
You got spunk.
Dracula says, "Isn't he dead?" All of these characters are dead in some timeline or another.
Crackdown saying, I want to know about the her antler monster thing. Ah, yeah.
That's what we
イベントは
saw
待つもの
got
じゃなく
born
作
in the
るもので
last
す
one, right?
Yeah. Born from Ryria's belly. Literally blasted out of her belly.
So I think what we've discovered and found out is that magical cleaning lily is actually evil.
Well, an evil version was spawned, and did she not become an evil slug monster?
Some kind of caterpillar, yeah.
Yeah, with a caterpillar with a sharp penis-like
Abdomen spike
thing that she was trying
appendage.
to stick up your arse for some reason. Yeah. She was a real go-getter. That was a star for you. Go-getter. Who says that?
面倒でしたら先輩方は危険でも結構ですよ。やっちゃる見延県に敵前逃亡の虹はない
Oh, she's mentioned the kingdom thing.
4時だと思うな。上等ですね。参考までに見延先輩の得意料理は
No. You're fucking scoping the enemy right now.
カップラーメンは時計を見なくてもぴったり3分がわかるのだ。
I forgot Kanai is poor as shit.
なるほど。
What is she gonna cook? She has no money to buy stuff.
実力は明
She
かさ
just
ない
said
というわけですね。
cup ramen.
No, she said she's good at. That's a skill.
Yeah.
I was hoping that didn't mean she's gonna make him cup ramen, cause that's really sad. It's fucking depressing.
Damn, I was kind of looking forward to her doing that.
春宮先輩は勝負します？危険します？
She's definitely in. She wants a bit of Suzuhara suit.
Garlic Brennick says Kanae's cooking is going to be worse than I thought. And Cractula says, fuck's sake, babe, can we have normal sex for once?
私、実は春宮先輩にはちょっと嫉妬しておりまして。
Why?
ただ親戚関係というだけで、鈴原先輩のことを鈴む鈴むとファーストネームで呼んでいるのが悔しいんです。
That's how it works. Get over it.
Is Ryria an only child? Is that what this is?
I think she is, but also it's just to the fact that she wants to be close with Senpai, right?
Yeah, but it's like saying to someone's, like a girl's, say you're into a woman and you're talking to her brother and you're like, I'm so jealous. You get to see your sister at home in a 90 or something, and you're like, it's the
At that
brother,
point, I'd
man.
be like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, I mean, Tsubakiko should be like, he's my fucking relative. What the fuck are you talking about?
最近は慣れたけど、オイラも最初はこの二人付き合ってんのかなって思ったね。
Uh-huh.
遠縁だけど親戚だし、そこは気さくに、その。
Wait, why are you making excuses when you're trying to win his affection?
裏山けしからんというやつです。なので勝負を棄権するというなら、鈴原先輩のことは今後鈴むと呼び捨てにするのを禁止にします。
Oh, fuck off.
Unfair, isn't it?
Yeah, do you know if someone said that to me, it's like, oh, you call someone by a certain name, right? for whatever reason.
Anymore.
And they're jealous. It's like, do you know what? If you don't take part in this competition, you can't call them by the name that you call them. And I'd be like, fucking make me. That's right, you can't. Fuck off with your bullshit. Don't fall for it, Suakiko. She can't stop you from calling him by the name you call him.
ギコチ勝負しなよ。オイラもするんだからさ。
She doesn't need to. Subakiko probably technically wins this.
確か花嫁修行中とか前に言ってなかった？私素敵なお嫁さんになるために修行中。
That's
Dracula says, huh? What?
a bit sad. I'm practicing so I can be a wonderful wife. I mean,
I don't see that as bad. It's just funny. Dracula says, just start cooking already. I want to see that rice cooking. You gotta let them have their pre-match fight. Pre-match.
pre-match. No, it's a pre-match fucking bitching, isn't it? That you get in the boxing.
Yeah.
The
ほら、ならば勝負を逃げる道理はありませんね。勝負してください、春宮先輩。鈴原先輩を呼び捨てにできる権利かけてもらいますよ。
You can't make me stop calling someone by a name I call them.
上等だ。その勝負受けてたってやる。
Subakiko, you're not the sharpest tool in the shed, are you?
Tsubakiko's like the girl with 1,000 voices in
こ
this.
っちもいて。
Subakiko
What was your
comes
game?
across as a complete idiot sometimes, right? And yet she's a hard-ass ex-gang member or some shit. Who
Biker girl.
yeah, who clearly needs to be really street smart to have been a badass biker girl person. And yet she's acting ditzy as fuck here, man.
お泊まり会の夕食はミステリーメニューに決まりました。
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
お、そりゃ一体どんなメニューなんだ？
Don't get your hopes up, Natsuya. It's not for you.
当日のお楽しみにってことかな。
Suzumu doesn't give a
plainest
shit.
man in existence. This man is walking celery.
You
That's what he
could
is.
you could give him plain rice and he'd fucking tell you it's the best rice in the world.
そういうことです。おかず3品は私たちが担当します。
Also, I mean, the guys could try and cook.
男子はご飯とお味噌汁が担当だよ。
Oh, they'll make the rice and miso soup. Fair enough.
任せろ。その程度だったら朝飯前だぜ。
Crack dealer, I'm sorry, but the food you've asked for is getting done by the guys.
Yeah, you can enjoy some of Suzumu's amazing fucking miso soup.
僕もおかずが作りたかったな。
What?
You are a side dish. What are you
鈴
talking
原
about?
先輩にはおかずの優劣を決めるという
Mate, he's the
重要
fucking
な仕事があり
tablecloth.
ますので。
Plain and white.
というわけで女子一同正々堂々頑張るよ。おいらも美濃部県の郷土料理を見せてやる。私も全力で行きますので恨みっこなしですよ先輩方。うお私も負けないぞ。
Like that comment, Carly. Read it.
Yeah. What Nazi had to make you a bowl of frosted flakes. We call them frosties over here.
I think, because it's getting a bit late and I don't want to be on this for too long.
Oh, that's the Sech King's music.
Yeah, well, tough. I'm going to end it here.
Yeah, this is a good place to end it. We know what's happening next. It's been set up. We can see it carry on.
It is the fucking Sech King. Hopefully it's not. It's the real world though. Hopefully we'll be fine. But on that note, I think we'll leave it there. With the girls competing with Suzumu by trying to cook him food, and he clearly doesn't. This is a wasted effort. Honestly, I would rate any of them if they just went up to Suzumu and said, I love you, let's go out on a date or something. And he's like, what? I don't know. This is gonna be typical anime. Let's have this fight. He doesn't, but he's not worth it. But yes, thanks again for popping on the stream, guys. Garlic Berdettes, Crack Dealer, Mom, and Loopy, who's gone silent. Crack is saying at least it is great. But yes, this was Iwaihime. In the next part, we'll see the results of these girls' efforts to get Suzumu's attention.
I continue to enjoy this immensely. It is great, honestly. It was a bit of a slow start, and I wasn't sure if I'd be into this one. But ever since like the second half of Kanaya's story and pretty much all of Riria's story, I've been hooked.
Mate, that's when it got especially nasty.
Yeah.
So, Kuxo has Kuxo's got a thing for nasty stories, bad things happening to main characters. But yeah, thanks guys for being on the stream. I'm Ashmanix. This is Iwaihime. Kuxo is not gonna finish my sentence.
I thought you were gonna. You normally do. Like you normally just say something.
And you want to say, Kuxo, as we sign off?
Don't smoke soot, guys. It'll end badly.
Also, Crackdew says, I want to see her squatting in front of some company smoking. What, in that position what was that character from 13 Sentinels? The tomboyish
position.
The tomboyish girl. Well, yeah, that position, just be like, eh!
Yeah, that's the exact position.
Yeah. Maybe I doubt. Maybe we'll see that. Maybe we'll get the hard ass side of Subakiko. That must come out at some point. Maybe next time.
I want it back. Yeah, I've been missing her too much.
I loved that. I actually I was just like, oh my god, Subakiko's like fired up the rankings of characters in this all of a sudden. That crazy side of her. But yeah,
she made a strong first impression.
She did. But this is Iwaihime. I am Ashmanix. Kuxo is Kuxo, and we will hopefully see you guys next time. Later.